Hello there, and welcome to Girl Boss and Bourbon, where I, your host Brent Shout, review Girl Boss episodes. Will's drinking some bourbon. Let's get started. All right, so for today we got episode number 10, Vintage Fashion Forum. So where we left off in episode 9, Sophia just got her warehouse space that she's going to be using for her Nasty Gal business. With the help of her friend Annie, she's been operating this, and that's where we get into episode 10. So in episode 10, we see the resurgence of the Remembrance company or girl, whatever her name is. I don't really remember, but her competitor, Vintage Clothing company, eBay company. So if you remember from a few episodes back, that person was part of this larger forum where they discuss vintage clothes. They sell vintage clothes, but also they discuss them, they preserve them, they do all those things, portrayed as boring people, in contrast to Sophia, who is exciting and new stuff all the time. So on this vintage fashion forum, after the Remembrance person, after she saw that Sophia took that $200 dress and cut it up for a homecoming dress to sell, she is no longer friends. So they were enemies, they were rivals, became friends in episode 7, the pants one. So we're friends then, not friends now, kind of enemies. So Remembrance is on this forum, just kind of throwing shade towards Nasty Gal and everything that she's doing. Her and her friends on there are trying to conspire against her in some way to shut her down somehow. So they start accusing, in this forum, Nasty Gal of possibly having friends bid on items of clothing for her so that it drives up price. And then they were going to start digging for info on that and see if for evidence of that and see if that actually was something that she's doing. But Annie, being the good friend that she is, decided, you know what, I'm gonna stick up for Sophia. And so she hops on, she acts as if she was a shopper, and so they got something for a fair price, and some other people are like, oh yeah, I got stuff for fair prices. She doesn't do that false bidding stuff, is what she was saying. Annie feels pretty great about that. She feels like, hey, I just helped my friend out. Literally right after that, she gets a promotion. Annie gets a promotion at the job that she works at, which is like a boutique thing. But now she has this choice. Do I take the promotion and have less time to help Sophia out with her job? Or do I decline the promotion to have more time with the Nasty Gal business? But she's not getting paid for the Nasty Gal business, so it's all just on her own accord that she's doing that work. She's not getting paid anything, despite Sophia making pretty good money from the business. So Annie says, I'll just go ask for a real job from Sophia. That'll work. Nothing goes wrong building a business with friends, right? So Annie brings this up to Sophia, and she's like, hey, I want to work. Sophia's like, cool, yeah, keep working here. But then Annie's like, oh no, wait, I actually want a job here. And Sophia, being the free-spirited, narcissistic, even though in the last episode she realized that, and we thought we were getting past it, but I don't think we are. Was like, I built this company, and if you want to leave, you can just leave, but there's no job here for you because I did it all without your help. And so we end up getting two hurt parties. They go to their respective homes, and then they get on instant messenger. Because remember, this is like early 2000s. That's how you communicate. You can text each other or instant message. So they're instant messaging each other. Not the best way to communicate something like this. So I will say what they got a little creative with this episode. So in all the dealings with the forum and with this instant messaging, they had like the actors sitting around like a table, or if it's like a instant message chat room, they're just on chairs. Like, so you're not reading text. They do have like text there. So if someone's like typing, they'll like show them typing, but it's like they'll show two people in the room. So I will give them that credit. This has been the kind of one first cool thing that I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat. Like they're really like, I feel like doing kind of a cool thing with that, because they'll show them behind the screen, and so Annie and Sophia are having this like conflict, this fight. They're both hurt. We see Sophia, she's like crying, but in the chat room, she's just sitting there stoic, hurling insults. So I thought that was pretty good, and kind of an artistic moment for the series. So might be a little bright spot in the midst of the 13 episodes. It only took 10 episodes to get to one of those bright spots. So that online conversation obviously doesn't go well. They fight. They say they're just done with each other, and that's it. We leave the episode on a somber note. This is maybe one of the better episodes actually that's come out. They only have 3 more episodes to start wrapping things up, but you know, in my opinion, I feel like things have just gotten started. So I mean, take the last 9 episodes, push those down into 1 or 2 episodes really, and maybe we have a series that survives more than 1 season, but that was not the case. But anyway, we'll catch you next time on Girl Boss and Bourbon. See you later.